be vocal about your preferences and put your dollars where your heart is.
American Eagle stock. For those of you who saw the Sydney Sweeney advertisements and just said, you know what? I think a pretty girl in jeans and a company that is not apologizing for it is likely to do well. Last night, American Eagle said their Sydney Sweeney ad campaign is so successful that they are now increasing their earnings expectations and their profit expectations. And the stock, as I speak to you all today, is up 32.5% today alone. The stock up $4.50. So if you just heard us talking about this advertisement, if you just saw them talking about it on Fox News and you thought to yourself, you know what? A pretty girl in jeans seems like a pretty good idea. And then as you saw all the controversy stirred up on the left, people saying, oh, this is eugenics. Maybe we can go back and pull the ABC Good Morning America story where they put on the expert to say, oh, this is very troubling. This is calling a blonde hair, blue eyed girl saying she has good genes as a pun on Jeans, Genes, a clear double entendre there. If you thought this is all ridiculous, this is going to work, I give credit to American Eagle. They didn't run and hide. I know because my grandma of my kids, my mom, took a picture of my son at back to school season standing in front of a Sydney Sweeney ad. I know that even grandmas were aware of this ad campaign, and maybe some of you out there, you bought your kids and your grandkids American Eagle gear just to make a statement on this. Buck, I do think that this is a sign of the culture shift having occurred in a big way. I think the popularity of football going through the roof ratings-wise, I think it's directly connected to this. Pretty girls, sports, it's all coming back together again. It never left popularity, but they wanted to tell us that fat androgynous model is going to sell lingerie. Guess what? America's not crazy. People like football. They like pretty girls. And my goodness, you could have made a lot of money by betting on both.
Well, I want to find out what the next company is that plans to just do an old school, all Americana, good feeling ad. I mean, this seems like a, Clay, as you know, we've talked about marketing execs, Madison Avenue ad execs are among the most woke as a profession, most woke individuals you'll find anywhere. I mean, they're really up there with like Broadway choreographers in terms of their politics, and they are living in some other planet. And I think because of America's overall prosperity, the dominance of many American companies, they've been able to get away with their ideological decisions, ideologically based decisions, instead of what's based for the company for a long time. That perhaps is in the early stages of changing. We shall see. I will say, I haven't seen a change in the advertising kind of companies, I should say. The kind of companies advertising in conservative media, haven't seen that happen yet. We were hearing, early rumbles that this may go on. And now I think there's a little more of a wait and see. Trump's first year, let's see if he stays focused and stays on it. But I think that consumers and the American people need to continue to push. And that just means be vocal about your preferences and put your dollars where your heart is. Actually make decisions based upon where companies align with your values. And in some cases, it's just fun and liking America and wanting to sell a good product. That can align with your values. It doesn't have to be, everything is draped in an American flag and talks about defeating the communists, although that's fine too. But just here trying to use the oldest trick in the marketing book, a beautiful woman selling a product to people that they will like. It turns out that still works if you're willing to do it. It certainly works better than a 300-pound androgynous, purple hair, ear plugged, whatever we're dealing with. It's crazy.
I do think that the retreat that you saw from Cracker Barrel, and this is where the impact of Bud Light really comes in, because I've heard so many people out there, they get sometimes upset when we talk about culture, not just on this program, but on all programs. And they're like, tell me more about the tax plan for small businesses. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm in favor of lower taxes, all these things. But culture is how you win. I'm sorry, culture. The older I get, in all facets, your company's culture is how you win. Your team, both as a actual athletic team and just the team around you, your family. Culture is how you win. Culture. And you have to win culture. And what I am seeing right now is Buck's point. I told you guys this about FanDuel yesterday, and I got a lot of reaction to it. I don't think most people outside of media understand that the advertising agencies are the wokest part of American life. And they are the bottleneck that is putting all this ridiculousness, I would argue a lot of it is filth, out into the larger cultural arena because they control so much of the access to the marketplace. And they were the ones pushing all this androgynous models, all this, hey, being 350 pounds, that's how we should sell athletic gear. Hey, let's put an actual man in a Nike sports bra and let's say, hey, girls, go buy Nike sports bras to work out in. I mean, these are the ads that they were putting in. They're the reason Bud Light put this trans influencer on a can in the first place. We have to destroy them. We have to destroy them. And I understand there's a lot of cowardice out there, but that's how you win culture. That is how you go back to some form of normalcy in American life.
All right. This is the kind of thing that happens in neighborhoods across the country. You know, we've been talking a lot about crime, and someone's home gets broken into, and word gets out on apps like Citizen or Nextdoor, and everyone's on high alert thinking, what if it happens to me? And in some places, in some cases, they don't know what to do. Well, I'm here to give you a great option. And that's Sabre and the products that Sabre has at sabreradio.com. This is for home and personal defense. SABRE radio.com. Sabre products have safeguarded hundreds of thousands of people. Clay and I both have them in our homes. And let me just tell you, if you want to get started with this, I recommend the Clay and Buck Mega Bundle. You'll see this comes with practice rounds. It comes with the Sabre Pepper Projectile Launcher, multiple magazines that feed in, a carrying case, target set. It's all one-stop shop. You just go there. So go to sabreradio.com, my friends. Check this out. sabreradio.com. Pepper sprays, pepper gels. But the Pepper Projectile Launcher and that mega bundle, that's what I recommend you get today because that'll get you all set up. Clay and I have been out there practicing with it. We're going to go practice again soon. Go to sabreradio.com. This is in addition for many of you to your 2A. This is in addition to having firearms in the home. Non-lethal options in some cases are the best option. You want force escalation, and some of you just prefer to go non-lethal all the way. Sabreradio.com, SABRE radio.com, or call 844-824-SAFE.